Book of Heaven, Volume 14, June 15, 1922. The divine heartbeat is the little cell of the soul who lives in the divine will, and it harmonizes everything in the creature. Continuing in my usual state, I was thinking about the holy will of God, and while I was fusing myself in it, my always lovable Jesus told me,
"My daughter, my eternal will was the central point of my life. From the first act of my conception up to my last breath, it preceded me, it accompanied me, making itself life of my act, and it followed me, enclosing my act in the eternal sphere of my will, from which I could find no way out. And since my eternal will was immense, there was not one point which it would not encircle, nor generation in which it would not dominate. So, it was as though natural for it to form my acts, and to multiply them for all, as if they were for one alone. An individual can give only what he possesses, as much power as he may contain. He cannot give more than what he possesses. Now, my will possessed the immensity, the power of the multiplication of acts into as many as it wanted, the eternity into which it drew all things present to everyone, as in the beginning of all things, so until the end. This is why, from the first moment of my conception, the power of my will formed as many conceptions for as many creatures as would come into existence. It multiplied my words, thoughts, works, steps, and extended them from the first to the last man. The power of the eternal volition converted my blood, my pains, into immense seas of which all could avail themselves. If it wasn't for the prodigy of the supreme will, my very redemption would have been individual, circumscribed, and only for a few generations. Now my will has not changed. What it was, it is, and will be. More so since I myself, having come upon earth, I came to tie again the divine will to the human. For one who does not escape from this tie and places herself at the mercy of the divine will, letting herself be preceded, accompanied, and followed, enclosing her act inside my volition, what happened to me happens to the soul. See, as you were fusing your thoughts, your words, your works, your reparations, your little love in my will, I extended them, I multiplied them, and they made themselves antidote for each thought, for each word, for each work, reparation for each offense, and love for each love that is due to me. And if this does not happen, it is the fault of the human will, which, not abandoning itself completely prey to the divine will, does not take everything, nor can it give itself to everyone. Therefore it feels the sensations of what is human, which make it unhappy, circumscribe it, impoverish it, and render it partial. This is the reason for all my interest, that your will live life in mine, and that you understand well what it means to live in it, as much as it is possible for a creature, because if you do this, you will have obtained everything, and will give me everything."
Having said this, he disappeared, but later he came back again and made himself seen all wounded. But those wounds formed many little cells in which Jesus called souls to enclose them in them and keep them safe. So I said to him, "My love, what about my little cell? Where is it, so that I may enclose myself in it, never to go out again?" And Jesus,
"My daughter, for you there are no little cells in my body, because one who lives in my will cannot live in one apartment of mine, but must live in the beating of my heart. The heartbeat is the center and the life of the human body. If the heartbeat ceases, life ceases. The heartbeat maintains the blood circulation, the heat, the breathing, and therefore the strength, the activity of the members. If the heartbeat is not regular, all the human faculties are in disorder. Even the intelligence loses liveliness, ingenuity, the fullness of the intellectual light. In fact, in creating man, I placed a special sound in his heart, to which I bound the eternal harmony, in such a way that if the heartbeat is healthy, everything is harmony in the creature. Now my will is like the heartbeat in the creature. If it palpitates, sanctity harmonizes, the virtues harmonize. She harmonizes between heaven and earth. Her harmony extends up to the sacrosanct Trinity. This is why for you there is my heartbeat that offers itself as little cell to enclose you in it, and so that, palpitating with one single heartbeat, you may harmonize between heaven and earth, circulate in the past, in the present, and in the future, be present in everything, you circulating in me and I in you.
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus' lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring His kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.